product out there.
Yeah.
Them joints really good, bro. And in fact, I might go get me a bag for the night over there.
Yeah, I like the honey barbecue ones.
Yeah, I like a couple of them joints. A little baby joints good. They like a, it's like some weird type of popcorn, but that shit good as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I like honey barbecue joints as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like all the rap snacks in that do.
Yeah.
The Shade Frost. Alright, now why they alright, y'all not gonna start
Right.
recommending all of
Right,
these
now.
niggas.
Yes, sir. How are you? Oh, you're back again. You got a coffee? You got coffee for me this
Some
time?
babies, you want
Black truffles? Whoa. How much did this cost? $300 for this? That's crazy. You got two in here. I can have one? All right, you know what? I'm gonna hook you up with something, okay? I think I know what to do with this. We're gonna do a rice bowl.
I'm convinced that all the people left on Earth are just stupid.
We're gonna do some onions, some
People
tomato.
really travel all the way to this man's truck from all across the world just to get a fucking regular ass, like,
We're gonna do some white sauce.
bowl of meat.
We actually have our own spicy truffle mayo, okay? And we actually use summer truffle to make this. It's our in-house sauce. And now it's the truffle time, okay? Let's see, I got a grater over here. This is the most expensive bowl I've made. Cilantro to top it off. Just a hint.
Truffle
of that
better
green
be
sauce.
good.
That is crazy.
It looked like chocolate.
All right, man.
I
Appreciate
know.
you coming through
I
back
like it.
again.
I don't know if it's dark chocolate, because dark chocolate is
Yes,
bitter.
sir. How are you? Oh, you're back again. You got a
Or
coffee?
milk
You got
chocolate.
coffee for me this time? Would you cook for me or? Yes, sir. How are you?
This is
Oh,
what
you're
I'm
back
saying.
again.
Like, boy said he came from New Jersey and
As
when the
someone
other
who
boy
recently
was.
got engaged, I have found wedding planning and preparation to be quite demanding. My fiance and I always make sure to balance our busy schedules.
You imagine that the empire, the one who has borne the pain of others for so long, will strike back with the same cruelty they have endured, but no resentful empaths do not raise the sword. Their revenge is stranger, deeper, far more unsettling. For when the empath finally awakens to resentment, they withdraw their gift.
Come on in, drop your
They stop carrying the
Hey
burdens that
Liz,
were
how
never
are you,
theirs.
sister? How are
They
you?
stop offering their light to those who
Hey,
consume it without
then hit sharp
gratitude.
up, drop
And
those
that
names.
withdrawal, that sudden absence
Come on
of care,
in, come on
is
in.
felt like death. The narcissist,
Thumbs
the
up.
manipulator, the selfish
How
soul,
are you?
who
Welcome
once
in.
drank
If you want a free
endlessly
one
from
card,
the
drop
empath's
your
well,
name. Make
now
sure you follow my
discovers
Instagram as
the well
well.
has run
Okay,
dry.
because you'll get an
That
additional
is the
free one
revenge
card in
of
your
the
DMs.
empath.
Okay, so go
Not
do that.
vengeance through violence,
Hey, what's up?
but vengeance
Good evening from
through
Huntsville,
absence,
Alabama. Good
where
evening. How are you?
once they absorbed wounds,
Welcome in,
they now
welcome
reflect
in.
them back. Where once they gave, they now withhold. And in this withholding, the other is confronted with the
Drop your name,
terrifying
drop your name,
truth.
drop your name.
The pain they always
Come on,
avoided
drop,
is their
drop,
own,
drop your name.
and no one will rescue them from it. This is why the resentment of the empath is so dangerous. It is not a storm of rage.
Over here, you
It
already
is
know.
silence.
Okay, you know it's
It
about.
is the
Make
quiet
sure yes, you hit that like
closing
button.
of the heart's
Share
gate.
this video if you
And to
can.
those who thrive on
And
the openness
drop your
of their
name.
path,
Whatever.
such silence feels like exile. You see, the empath
Thank
does not
you.
become cruel, they become just. And justice, for those who fear their own reflection, is unbearable. But beware, for the empath too must tread carefully. To live in resentment is to poison one's own waters. If the empath
How are
merely
you?
converts their gift into bitterness, they remain chained to the very oppressors
How's
they
your
sought to
Saturday?
escape.
How's your weekend going?
The true transformation lies not in revenge, but in recognition. You imagine that the empath
think you want? He trying to get the camera going. Okay. And if you want a free one card, drop your name. Make sure you follow my IG. So add it to the list. Okay, go ahead and do that. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it right now. Don't wait till later. Don't wait until it's too late. Okay, don't wait till it's too late. Follow my Instagram right now. Drop your name right now. Get you a card right now.
Yo, what's good? It's Austin. You in the film? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I just you don't have like a house, or this is my house. We flew all the way to Texas to meet a 23-year-old dropper who's making 7 figures a month. 7 figures at 23? When I was 23, I had $23 to my name. This is Togi, and let's just say it was in the short bus as a kid, but we still love it. He has over 1 million followers from gambling, drinking, and pumping steroids. But Togi's story isn't just about success. It's about taking risks. When Togi was only 15, he knew he wasn't meant for a normal life. He hated school and didn't want to follow the norms. But his parents forced him to college anyway. So he ended up in a frat house, sleeping in a closet and gambling just to afford food. In that same room, he started making YouTube videos and taking steroids, which started getting him millions of views. But it wasn't all up from there. At 19 years old, he made $1 million in crypto and then lost it all. And then finally, the worst night of his life happened. In November of 2024, Togi overdosed on Adderall mixed with meth. But this was Togi. And one thing he didn't do was fucking quit. So instead of folding, he locked it. And now we're here to see how he went from college dropout to one of the most recognizable social media personalities in the game. Plus, I bought him a gift that I think's gonna bring him back to his childhood. Let's go! Finally, me and Togi decided to bless some strangers with $50,000 cash. Let's see if this dude's a genius or just a gambler on a hot streak.
I don't know, I ain't about to watch nobody else gamble before I'm about to gamble.
What's
So,
that?
yeah, I
What's
just get in my
that?
brain.
What's that? Yep. All that. How are you?
As a family, watch this.
Cook Unity is the best way to get delicious chef-crafted meals that are healthy. From over 300 meals weekly delivered to your door.
Made fresh, never frozen, by over 80 celebrated chefs.
Cook Unity has delicious meals for anyone in the family, no matter their diet.
Whether you're looking for a GLP
Say hello
wellness
first.
menu or you're on a specific diet such as keto, pescatarian, vegan, or vegetarian, Cook Unity has you covered.
Now you can lose weight together, eating delicious, healthy meals crafted by top chefs. No prep, no mess.
Give it a try.
Cool, I say Cook Unity.
Oh, okay, yeah, that looks good.
The timer keeps going down. We need to get the timer up. We need more subs. And what makes it worse is that when you realize that the majority of Kai Cenat's audience is kids or very young adults that don't usually have that much money.
Right or wrong. I broke down the numbers. Kai Cenat's tier 1 subscriptions, which means it's $4.99 per month. That's the highest tier you can pay to be a subscriber. This is only his tier 1 subscriptions, could make him up to $3.6 million per month. Oh, wow.
In the last few years, we watched a young kid from the Bronx make a name for himself. We watched him do this without any big franchises helping him, without a big contract. We watched him grow, and we watched him build
Why do
a
they
name
say
for
things
himself.
like that?
From
Like
the
we seen him
ground
get
up.
humped on the
Young
butt
kid
in the
from
pit in the
Bronx
McDonald's
made
commercial
Kai
with 3
Cenat.
months. What are you talking about? You're not knocking it. But like when they say things like that, that's what makes people start thinking like he sold his soul for real. Cause like why are you trying to hide? This man obviously. But that's why it's like wording is tricky. Cause like everybody's bottom is different, and everybody's perspectives on what was and what is different as well. Like I make $100 million, I'm gonna feel like I'm doing okay for myself, but the next man gonna feel like, what's $100 million?
Okay.
I'm really a crazy guy. I'm a crazy guy, so I know that you're gonna be extremely perfect. And I will tell you, everybody who needs to be motivated. Today is February 1st, 2020.
Let's get back to the game.
I wanted in that same kid that was sitting in that room talking about how he's about to start.
I gotta move to the country.
Did he know that
I can't deal with these fans talking city motherfuckers in Brooklyn. And it's crazy because I've lived in the city all my life, but it's like, I know why people talk fast now. It's like, you always, they don't want you to pick up everything. I'm picking up everything you put down. I've been hearing people talk fast for 30 years. I've learned to hear fast, think fast.
Yeah.
That is truly inspirational, and I don't see how anybody can see it any other way. Dude did that in 4 years. But we're gonna get into how much money that is. But the thing I really want to talk about, I want to go a lot deeper because on his way to hitting 1 million subscribers, there were a lot of changes I peeped when it came to the viewers and the fans, even the other people in the streaming world that were once on his level. So not only was Kai Cenat's rise to 1 million subscribers inspirational, but it taught us 4 laws that will happen on your rise to the top. So with that being said, one of the things that I've been hearing a lot lately is Kai is now begging people to subscribe in order to get to the top. So there's something that he does every year. He basically goes live for a whole 30 days, 24 hours. The cameras are on him the whole month. Instead of them calling a mafia-thon like it usually is, he started calling it a begathon. Check this out right here.
Cenat has officially turned his subathon into a begathon, trying to force people to send him money while he's already a millionaire. Kai Cenat started his Mafiathon 3 stream where every time somebody subscribes, the timer increases, and
I
he's
think
trying
Kai
to
Cenat
get
does
the entire
fake,
month
too.
to hit 1 million
You think so?
subscribers to
Yeah.
shave his head with LeBron, already
Look.
a millionaire. Kai Cenat started his
Come look at this screen. You don't mind being a figure. Look. Why your hair like that here? Why your dreads start on the side or come from like back here or something? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is either you sinning major or that shit's fake, bro. Like that shit weave, bro. You know these people don't care. Like why is it like that? That's not how dreads. Like your dreads would be hair, hair, all that in this area, bro.
Yeah, I know he recently got a haircut. I don't know if he kept his dreads and started throwing with him on his head like that. But
It's like that, bro.
yeah, he did just get a haircut.
Like me say just how long ago was that?
I mean, I heard about the news, about a week ago.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be getting a haircut with LeBron James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
$5 million worth of subs to Kai Cenat, who is already a millionaire. And because the subs have started to slow down, because there's only so many people you can get subscribed and spend money on you, he has now resorted to getting a robot to hit him in the head whenever he gets a sub. He's also started to try and embarrass his viewers into having a sub battle and a sub war. And then he also says multiple times during a day, guys, the timer keeps going down. We need to get the timer up. We need more subs. And what makes it worse is that when you realize that the majority of Kai Cenat's audience is kids or very young.
And that's what I'm saying. Another thing when I'm making my content, I'm not trying to talk to kids. They can watch it, but it's like kids. I'm not telling y'all to go get y'all little